Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today's our third and final video on I-290 in the suburbs of Chicago, Illinois. We begin at mile 10 in the village of Addison. Addison began to grow as a community in the 1840s as German immigrants began to settle in the area. They called it Dunkley's Grove in the beginning, after one of their early residents. By the 1860s, a Lutheran teacher training school opened in Addison, and an orphanage was built by the Evangelical Lutheran Church, providing students for the seminarians to gain experience in teaching. The orphan children were taught trades until the age of 14 when they were provided with jobs with area families. The Lutheran Seminary moved in 1913 and the facilities were taken over by the Chicago City Mission Society, where they opened a home for troubled youth. The Addison Manual Training School for Boys and Industrial School for Girls, known as Kinderheim, opened in 1916. In 1925, a larger facility was built next to the orphan home that housed 250 children. The orphan home and the Kinderheim merged in 1940 under the Lutheran Child Welfare Association and remained open until 1960. A facility for emotionally disturbed children called Lutherbrook opened in 1961. The Addison Industrial Commission was formed in the 1960s. In 1983, the village planned a segregated office, research, and industrial area, which had 1,000 firms by 1987. In 1950, Addison's population was only 813, but the village has grown to 35,702 today. At exit 7, we see the northern terminus of I-355, the Veterans Memorial Tollway, which heads back to I-55 and then south to I-80. We enter the village of Itasca, originally settled by Dr. Elijah Smith in 1841. The post office, established in 1846, went under the names of Bremen, Pierce, and Sagan. Itasca was named for Lake Itasca, a glacial lake in Minnesota that is the headwater of the Mississippi River. In 1873, 80 acres of Smith's land was subdivided into lots. He also granted a right-of-way to the railroad to encourage them to lay tracks through the settlement. Itasca was incorporated in 1890. Today, Itasca has a population of 9,543. We cross Illinois Route 390, the Elgin O'Hare Tollway, which leads to Chicago's O'Hare Airport, 3 miles to the east. Despite its name, that tollway doesn't actually provide access to the airport, although there is a project in the works for a western approach that will be completed at some undetermined point in the future. We enter Elk Grove Village, incorporated in 1956. The village is directly adjacent to O'Hare Airport and contains a large industrial park. In 1982, Elk Grove Village was briefly in the national spotlight with one of the first reported deaths in the Chicago Tylenol murders case, with the death of 12-year-old Mary Kellerman, who died after taking a Tylenol capsule that was laced with potassium cyanide. The case led to the development of more stringent FDA regulations around tamper-evident technology. Here, Illinois Route 53 joins us for the remainder of Interstate 290. We enter the village of Schaumburg, which has a population of 78,723 as of the 2020 census. The 10th largest shopping mall in America, the Woodfield Mall, which has over 300 stores, is located here. Schaumburg also is home to one of the Chicago area's 2 IKEA stores. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it to be notified of when our new videos come out. And give us a thumbs up or hit the new super thanks button if you enjoy our videos. Here at the western terminus of I-290, we exit to the I-90 tollway westbound, and we conclude our video here. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, post a comment, subscribe, share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.